Hey everyone, it's Donna Brown here, the Work From Home Queen. I hope you're doing well and welcome to Frumpy Monday. I'm recording this on a Monday and I'm feeling kind of frumpy, but I'm recording it anyway because I've had this idea over the weekend that I wanted to share with you all. And the idea is that I've been, again, a lot of these videos, as you know, come from my own personal experience and my own personal observation of other mums and other businesses out there and my interpretation or my perception of what's happening. So this is what's currently running through my mind. I've been watching some mothers groups or some online mum forums and Facebook groups and things like that. And a lot of women there are talking about being bored and their baby's sleeping so much and, you know, things like that. And which is great, like I have no issue with that. And I keep thinking, man, wish I was bored. I am not bored, I'm too busy to be bored. I wish I had time to be bored. Which got me thinking, what's the big difference between them and me? Why are they being bored and I'm not? Now, in the grand scheme of things, I know that I get bored, I get frustrated very easily, and obviously having a newborn doesn't aid that trait of mine very well, and everyone kept saying to me you would learn a lot of patience, etc, etc, etc. I've talked about this before, and oh, are you okay? I've talked about this before, so you can see it in my other videos, but what I realised over this weekend, I'm sorry if I sound like I'm rambling, I'm a little tired. I've realised that the only reason why I am getting so frustrated and so annoyed and so is because I'm putting the pressure on myself. I said to Pickles, I said, you know what I've realised? If I actually wasn't still trying to run the business, now obviously the amount of work that I'm putting out there is much more less than what I was before I had Heidi, but I'm still delivering everything that I need to deliver, that's fine. My point is, if I actually didn't have a business, didn't have anything like that, and my only concern every day was just to make the house clean, prepare dinner, and make sure my baby was fed, changed, clean, content, life would be much, much easier. I'm not saying being a mum who doesn't run a business is easy. Of course, there are your own trials and tribulations and pressures and stresses. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that I'm adding to my own by trying to run a business. I'm adding the pressure to myself. If I didn't have to try and send those 60 emails out last night, then it wouldn't have been a big deal. I could have gone to bed. You know, if I didn't have to try and deliver for client work, it wouldn't have been a big deal. If I didn't try and run a business, I wouldn't have all this extra pressure. I'm adding all this pressure onto myself. I could have took time off, but I really didn't want to, because one thing, I get bored too easily mentally. And I was like, what am I going to do all day, every day? And I know everyone keeps telling me, oh, you'll have plenty of things to do looking after your baby, but they're boring things. I need mental stimulation. I was talking to my maternal and child health nurse on Friday, and she was asking me how's work going because she knows I'm still working, and I said yeah, it's going good. Like, I'm getting very frustrated when she doesn't go down easily, or when she whinges for no good reason, because I'm like, I'm trying to get this video out, I'm trying to get these emails out, I'm trying to design this program or whatever it might be. I go to her, but that's the pressure I'm putting on myself. I'm aware of that, and if I'm having a bad day because I'm not delivering on what I want to deliver personally, not for clients, then I need to stop and think, this is my own fault, like, kind of let it go, Donna. And she said to me, but she goes, you want to work? And I said, yes, I do. She said, you feel good when you work? And I said, yes, I do. And she said, you know, I said to her, I feel productive. It gives me self-satisfaction, makes me feel good when I'm contributing and doing these videos for you guys and doing all these things, because when I'm not, I just feel so bleh. I feel like I'm not actually doing anything, and that affects my mental health, which obviously will then affect everything else. So it's interesting how I'm actually adding all this pressure to myself, and how am I going to cope? It actually made me think, if I ever have another baby, I'm sure I will, but when I have another baby in the next couple of years, I think I actually will prefer to have, you know, 3 months off officially, like almost on a holiday, and get everything pre-prepared beforehand, more than I ever did before, so I can actually just have a real big meh, not worry about clients, not worry about anything. And I didn't prepare for that as much as I thought I did. Now, obviously, any clients watching this, I love you guys and I love working for you guys, and that's not a problem. I'm just commenting on how this pressure I'm adding to myself is making me more frustrated than I probably need to be. But it's a very interesting observation, and I wanted to share it with you guys, and I hope I haven't rambled too much, because I am tired and rambly and sorry. This one doesn't like to sleep during the day. Her sleeping against me is a miracle. So comment below, tell me what you think, tell me if this happened to you, tell me if you've started a business while being a mum and you've quit because it was too much pressure, or vice versa, or anything. I'd love to interact with you. Subscribe to my channel, please. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it so more people it can reach more people, and I will see you next time.